Flight team, stand up! NBA in-season courts. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I 100% am lost with this entire new NBA in-season tournament. We got a 4-minute video here from NBA on ESPN. They're going to be showing us the new course that will be debuted in this in-season tournament. And hopefully they explain the rules, because I do not understand any of this. Check it out.
The inaugural in-season tournament will tip off on Friday as group play starts with a full slate of games. It's going to look a little different.
Wemby can't fit in the camera. You're so tall. You got a younger Trey. Oh, Steve Kerr in the cut. Bro, don't tell me. Are they going to like pick random teams like it's an all-star team? Or what? You got Edwards and then Cunningham doing Apollo?
Just wait till you see the course that revealed
it's in 1080p.
This morning. Where's Richard?
Seriously. You don't get paid for half a show.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make sure you understand how many different things that we have to accomplish just to get me to walk out of that smoke, right? I want to make sure you guys understand that the director of ambiance had to start wearing vests because my buttons were going too low and just the ratings were going crazy. But I know a lot of you guys are wondering, Richard, I know you explained the in-season tournament. You explained all of the rules, but how are we going to know? See, you guys think like, oh, this is just going to be a couple. No, the NBA is doing this huge. And just for an example of how you got, it's not going to just be my big, beautiful face. This is what the NBA is doing. Every in-season tournament, you are going to have different courts. And look, the NBA, you already got 5 courts. But every single time that you step on a court and you're an NBA...
I'm not even going to lie to you. I like it. I still don't understand this NBA season. Hopefully he explains this shit. But, bro, I like how they just have different courts. It's it makes like the NBA a little bit more refreshing instead of just like super repetitive. What the hell? Bro, they got created my team courts in this bitch.
All of the rules, but how are we going to know? See, you guys think like, oh, this is just going to be a couple. No, the NBA is doing this huge. And just for an example of how you got, it's not going to just be my big, beautiful face. This is what the NBA is doing. Every in-season tournament, you are going to have different courts. And look, the NBA, you already got 5 courts. But every single time that you step on a court and you're an NBA player, you are going to get the vibe. The fans are going to know. The teams are going to know. There is so much that the NBA is putting towards this in-season tournament. This is the new big thing. So I know you guys are wondering.
Oh, wait. No, this is the Nuggets. Man, why the Nuggets copying the Warriors colors, man? I know y'all want to be the Warriors.
Like, okay,
shit.
So that's cool. The new courts, every single team
These courts
is
hard,
going to have one
I haven't seen one backcourt yet.
To me, is going to be the most exciting thing. Now, look, Zach, I want to know this.
Bro, this looks like a my team court, brother. This Pelicans.
Over 1,500.
This the Warriors? I think, yeah, it's the Warriors. The Bay Bridge right there. Man, they could have did our team a little bit better, bro. Yo, they made our team court sell a little bit. This one right here, I ain't gonna lie, it's like a 7 out of 10. They could have put more. Maybe it might look better in person or on like TV or something like that, bro. They could have did a little bit better, bro. Run the chat said poop court.
In a story,
that's short for him.
Why are they doing the Warriors like that, bro? They could have put a way better design.
That's long for me. And look, this morning about the court reveal. How did these bold new NBA in-season tournament courts come to fruition?
These courts are wild, aren't they? I mean, and that's kind of the point. And they're wild because teams are only using them for 2 games. All that work for 2 games. What happened was...
What? Nah, that's crazy. Imagine sitting up there constructing and working on this. By the way, this is not something that is done in an hour. This is something that's 24 to 48 hour, maybe if lucky. And it's only 2 games?
Once it became clear
what's the point of an in-season tournament?
They started thinking, as fans are flipping through the channels, how are they going to know?
Bro, Detroit's looks nice. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just a random regular season game.
Oh, NDC, man. We should have had some like text logo like this or something.
This is a group play game, and they said, well, how about we put little decals on the court, maybe of the trophy, maybe a decal that says Group A, Group B, and the NBA's creative people took that to Adam Silver and the other big honchos in the league, and Adam Silver was the loudest voice saying, no, bigger, bolder, more. How about we paint the whole freaking court? And that's what they did for all 30 teams. So look, for better or worse, some of these courts you might love, some you might think are ugly, but you're going to know when you flip on one of these games. Okay, I get it. This is an in-season tournament game, and that's the point.
Perk, do you like these new courts?
All the courts go with the city edition.
As a player, you see this, you understand the moment, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say there might be new jerseys coming out, so there's probably jerseys and courts that all coincide.
Well, I love it. I love the idea because although you may see a lot of older people that's fans of the NBA saying, nah, pass, but guess what? The children, the fan base of the younger generation is like, I'm with that. They love colors. They love attention. And like Zach said, anything to bring awareness that this game actually means something when you're flipping through your TV and got the remote control in your hand.
I ain't gonna lie, Utah is like one of the hard. I think top 3.
But everybody went in for the play-in tournament.
Which one is the best looking court so far?
They had everybody criticizing. Not everybody loved the play-in tournament. But you can't knock it until we actually see it.
No, I agree. And look, I will just say this. The fact that the NBA is as committed as they are, it means that I am 100% bought in because the courts...
Pelicans is interesting. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Vibe, the Vegas director of ambiance, we have it all.
They could have did the Warriors court a little bit better. Bro, I need to see these NBA season tournament rules. They gotta be like some video or something. NBA in-season tournament rules. Somebody. Okay, here we go. This is 2 months ago. Apparently this is already announced. Okay, I didn't even know that. Richard Jefferson explains it right here. We found one.
All right, everybody. The NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups. 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records. Here's what the groups look like in the West. Here's what they look like in the East. Each team in a group plays each other 1 time. A total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Now those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination. And you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out. And the last 4 teams standing, guess what? You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. 2 teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this.
So you can basically win 2 titles, bro, in a season. the rules kind of make sense, but like my thing is that like I'm lost on like what's the vocabulary like? What's like the actual goal in the point year? You win the in-season tournament, but you get swept out of the playoffs. Like, what exactly does that mean? Do you still count as you winning an NBA title for the season, or it's just an NBA in-season cup? Oh my bad.
This season, players on new teams, rookies new to the league,
and
teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're going to love it.
Shit, anybody in the chat still confused, or you get it? That was basically the 2-minute rundown on what this new NBA in-season tournament is talking about, and everything apparently starts tonight. You said it's just copying the World Cup? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still confused, but maybe I get it a little bit better. My thing is just that you win this and you just get swept out of the playoffs. What is that gonna do for your team? And especially, like, let's say you win the NBA in-season tournament and you have, like, the shit rest of the season. Can you still get a high draft pick? Or does that account for that? Because if that accounts for that, then I can see why they did the NBA in-season tournament. Some person in the chat actually said that it prevents teams from tanking. You said Rockets and the Pistons are desperate for this award.